Hi. Today's topic is on financial breakthrough. Okay, just want to share. Just want to clear it up before I proceed. This is not on wealth attraction or money attraction. This is on how can I come out of this bondage, financial bondage. How can I have a breakthrough in this financial areas that I'm going through in my life? Because I've seen many people are victims of loans, credit cards, and the wrong money management. So how can I come out of all this? The first thing which I want to share to you is, why are we into this problem? First of all, improper education about money management. Nobody's teaching us about money management. And normally we get an advice from our friends and relatives and people around us. Again, the question is, are they the right people? Are they, qualified for sharing this or giving us information about this? No. The other way to say is a blind following another blind. So what happens? Both of them fall in the pit. Okay? So this is where we are getting into a trap. So why we are getting into a trap? Like, the easiest today available is credit cards. I think you would have got many calls from many banks saying that okay, you can opt for a credit card and you can pay after 50 days and you can earn some points. I'm sorry, all this are nonsense. I was a person into that trap. I was also a victim of into that trap, and I know how I came out of it. And my entire, almost some 5-6 years, I was completely stuck into the area of just repaying them the loans which I had taken from a credit card. Yes, sometimes when we think, let me not ask anybody, let me use my credit card. This I also did. And that is where I was stuck in this trap. So today I'm going to share how you can come out of this trap. Before I say this is energy. When I talk about loans or credit cards, they, for me, from my point of view, they are negative energy. Again, I'm sharing my views only. This is not, everybody will agree with me, but I'm just sharing my views. But if you are the person who are into a trap, I think this video will help you to come out of it. And we'll be there to help you out to come out of this trap. So credit cards. When I talk about credit cards, okay, let me just share my personal testimony here. In fact, I think some 10 years before I constructed a house. I added a portion to my house actually. It was not a full construction, just added something more to the existing house. So I had 2 lakh rupees in hand, and I had to put some more money to build that house. So I just, first the plan was, I'm sorry to say that it was a poor planning of money management. I didn't go for a home loan because I thought it's going to be small money, maybe 2-3 lakhs extra. So I can manage it. This is where the planning collapsed. So I couldn't manage that money, so I ended up paying through my credit card. So close to some 3 lakhs was my credit card bills. So I thought, okay, I'll just pay it off and just clear it off. I can just pay it very easily. But what actually happened was, instead of paying that money, I started borrowing money from people around me. And that landed up too much, then I had to become a victim of these credit cards. And I was paying only my minimum balance for so many years. In fact, I don't remember, but I think 5-6 years I was only paying my minimum balance, thinking that one day I will settle it off. One day I will pay it off. Because my credit score is very good, so I will maintain this and one day I will clear it off. I think this is the mistake many people are doing. But one day a guy came to me, it was a collection from a collection department, and he said, sir, why don't you go for a final settlement? I said, boss, I don't have so much of money to go for a final settlement. Then he advised me and said, final settlement doesn't mean that you're going to pay in one shot. There's an EMI option also in final settlement. So no banks will say this to you, because this is one of the things which I got it through this collection guy. And he also said not to mention his name when I called the bank. So I coolly called the bank and said, I'm going for a final settlement. When I said I'm going for a final settlement, the first thing they said was, sir, your CIBIL rating will go down and your name will be getting spoiled in the CIBIL rating. I said, boss, I want to play clearly, I want to settle it off, and I'm least bothered about my CIBIL ratings. So I took this, I called them and I literally bargained. Just want to share. I think I had some close to some 1.5 lakhs as my outstanding amount. And when I bargained, God believe, it came down to 90,000 final settlement. So I could enjoy almost 60,000 rupees way off. And again, it was not a one-time settlement. I went for a EMI option. And what was shocking was, I paid the minimum balance. What I used to pay, my minimum balance was my EMI. Okay, and within less than 1 year, I was able to clear it off. And yes, later on they said my civil rating will be down and my name will be getting sold. But today, I'm getting a lot of calls from the same companies, from the same banks asking for a credit card. But I'm very clear to say I am not going to take credit cards in my life. And not only in credit cards, I am not going to take loans in my life. This is a decision which I have made. And what did I gain out of it? I gained peace. A lot of peace. Because I used to remember some 10 years before, the way I used to have this mental tension every month. How will I pay back this money? How will I pay back? My entire focus on how do I pay back my loans? Not how will I make my money. So this is where the problem is. Why I say loan or credit cards are negative energy? Because your focus is only on how to pay back. You're not focusing on your earning part. But the moment you focus on your earning part, this becomes nothing. Okay? So if you're into a trap, my simple advice will be, call us and we'll guide you to come out of this trap. Okay? And one more tip which I want to give, which I learned from the great guy called Robert Kiyosaki, was, again, he's a wealth management coach and he shares this way. Go with this formula called 30, 30, 30, 10. What is this 30, 30, 30, 10? Okay. 30% is your savings, 30% is your expenditure, 30% is your investment, and 10% is for charity. For example, if you're making 1 lakh rupees as your take home, so 10,000 rupees is your charity. Some people may say this, 10,000 rupees is too much. I'm sorry. What I found out here is, in fact, I was a guy against it before. But later on what I found out is, the more you give, the more you gain. Start with that. You will see the magic actually happening in your life. Okay? 10%. So 10,000 rupees is for charity. I will not touch this money. This money doesn't belong to me. Okay? And 30% is my savings. So 30,000 rupees is my savings. If it's 1 lakh rupees. So and this money, 30,000 rupees, I will not touch for any means. This will be maybe in a fixed deposit and it will be safe. I will not touch that money. And 30% is my expenditure. So I can spend within this money. Okay. And if at all anything left over is there, I can buy my gadgets or whatever I'm interested in. Maybe invest on a car or whatever it is. And this is only that 30% on expenditure. And next 30% comes for investment. And this investment can be on share market, it could be on gold, it could be on properties, anything. Why? Because there's a risk factor also involved in when you're playing with, when you're investing in a share market or any kind of investment plans. Okay, where there's high returns, but there's also a risk involved into that. But if at all you lose, how much you're going to lose? You're going to lose 30%. So rest of the money is safe with you, and that will not create any kind of problem for your life. But if many people invest, even in share trading, many people invest thinking that okay, this is a very good opportunity and I'll miss the opportunity, so I'll take money from somewhere and I'll deposit. And I have seen many people losing what they have been holding on just because they went for that. So again, here comes is greed. Okay, don't be greedy. Okay, to acquire everything in a short span of time. Okay, let it work. You work for it in a systematic way. Plan it and do it. Okay, and when you plan it and do it, believe me, you can achieve more. Because I always believe that when you have a peace of mind, you can achieve more, you can earn more. But when you have a disturbed mind, when you have a stressful life, you can never earn more. And if you have stress will cause you to lead you to sickness. So end of the day, you'll be paying up more for your medical bills. And what is the fun of actually having this life actually where you are completely into stress? So think about this. So if you feel that okay, I need to come out of this trap, and I'm sorry to say that okay, it finds very difficult for you to come on your own because you're already into a trap. What we say is negative energy. When you're in a negative energy, just by reading some books or watching these videos also, you will not be able to come out of it. So this is where we try to help out people, and we program you, we erase it off and we guide you, we program you in a subconscious level. And I have been a part. No, I mean, I help many people to come out of this particular traps. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because when I see many people, particularly people like celebrities who are committing suicide and they just say they couldn't pay their loans, it's really, really painful. So here my objective is to help people who are into a trap, and I'll sincerely request you to share this video to people who are in need. And again, what actually happens is the more you give, the more you gain. So even if you share this video, okay, you will get the benefits out of it. And also we are also coming up with more and more programs on wealth attraction also. Again, what is that money all about? Okay, how can I attract? Because this is not being taught to us. That's a main problem. And we have been programmed, we have been conditioned that I am so and so, and this is what I am capable of earning. And this is wrong. I mean, I got to know this. And this I want to teach to people also how you can earn more. So for this request is please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll be getting a constant updates also, and also share this video for many people who are in need. So again, with this, signing off, Wilfred Stanley from Rapid Mentor. Have a great day.